Oh, hi guys, how you going? Look, just give me a couple of minutes, let me get ready, still in the pyjamas, and let me just do my hair, and yeah, give you guys an update. Well, there we go, hair's all done, ready to go. Anyway, as you can see, started to lose my hair, so just got rid of it, but definitely probably will start wearing a hat more often. And beanies. My head's getting pretty cold. Anyway, bit of an update. Sorry it's taken so long. Just been knocked around quite a bit. You know, chemo's definitely kicks you around a little bit. Anyway, pretty much. So I'll just go back to when I uploaded that first video. Basically, 30 minutes after I uploaded that video, I got a phone call saying that treatment's going to be postponed. Until probably Wednesday the following week, which it was. And the reason for that was that my surgeon, the urologist, had decided he wanted to remove the nephrostomy tubes from my kidneys and just have the one SPC in my bladder. He just, pretty much the less things coming out of you, the better. Reduces the risk of infection, which was smart because I ended up with an infection with the SPC, which was not fun. That sucked. Anyway, so yep, it got postponed. Monday, I was admitted into RPA hospital for the surgery to basically put new stents in and get rid of those nephrostomy tubes. Here's me now on that Monday just after surgery.
Hello everyone, quick update. I'm currently just in the hospital. I had some surgery on my back, on those bags I was talking about. Got some new stents put in for my kidneys, so they drain properly. So post-surgery now. Be a bit of an update. I was supposed to start chemo Friday. That got pushed back for this surgery in particular. So surgery should start Wednesday. But yeah, so now I'm just in the room waiting for some food, absolutely starving. But yeah, anyway, Claire's here with me. So she's just got here. And so if they can't get me any food, Claire's gonna go get me. Definitely not KFC. But yeah, anyway, we'll update tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, anyway, so you can see I was definitely under the influence of everything they'd given me. Still a little bit out of it in that video. Anyway, after that surgery, I stayed the night there. So that was a Monday. And then Tuesday, I planned for Tuesday was that I was going to be admitted into Lifehouse, which is basically right across the road from RPA, where I had the surgery. And that, yeah, essentially what happened. So yeah, spent the morning basically just recovering, and then I just walked straight over to RPA. Got there a little early, so my room wasn't ready yet, so I spent a little bit of time in the waiting room. This is me now in the waiting room. What up? Here at Lifehouse at the moment in the waiting room because my room wasn't ready. Just got discharged from RPA after having those tubes in my back removed and some new stents put in. So now I just got the one bag, which is really good. Bit of pain, a bit tired as you could probably tell. But yeah, so just waiting on a bed now at Lifehouse, and Claire's over there. Just hanging out with me, keeping me company. We're watching some TV at the moment. But yeah, that's what's happening. I'll touch base later. Thanks, bye. Just a quick one before I forget. I won't ever forget, but they just told me I'm definitely going to lose my hair I'm gonna be bald. And if anyone knows me, that really sucks because I have like really weird shaped head. So it's gonna be hats. Hats for me. Hats galore. Anyway, just soak it in. It'll be gone soon. So yeah, anyway, was in the waiting room there for a little while, just waiting to, basically someone was in my room, so just waiting for them to leave. And yeah, as you can see, that's when they told me I had a meeting with a doctor in the meantime, and they said that, you know, one of the drugs, I'm definitely going to lose my hair. Clearly, they weren't lying. Started to lose it on top first. It started to fall out a little bit, and I thought, I could hold on to this for a little while. Anyway, about a day later, I woke up in the morning and I'd have shedded, like it was terrible. The hair all over the bed, all over my pillow. So I figured, all right, I'll shave it off, which I did. Anyway, and I figured, might be able to keep the beard for a little bit longer. It turns out that's not the case. That started to go. I thought I'd keep on to that for a little bit longer, and then it just ended up patchy. I looked terrible. So that's gone now too. Anyway, so eventually got my room. The rooms in Lifehouse are awesome. I don't know if anyone's ever been admitted to a hospital. They're usually terrible, but this was great. Our own own bathroom. They've got, and you pay for Foxtel, but you can get Foxtel. They've got like these little monitors that on like an arm, so you can come in front, and it's a tablet. So you've got you basically use it as a tablet. So searching, you do whatever you want on it, but also you can stream stuff to your TV. Everyone's got a TV, so I was streaming stuff off my phone to watch TV, and using the tablet, just surf the web. So that was pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, admitted on Tuesday, but treatment wasn't to start until Wednesday. So I had that first day in Lifehouse, basically just to hang out, which was nice. Claire was with me pretty much the whole time, so she stayed with me. Anyway, and then the next day, treatment was supposed to start at like early in the mid morning, and I was supposed to go down to the treatment rooms. Anyway, they were overbooked, so I ended up having treatment in my room, which I guess was quite nice. It was comfortable. Anyway, this is me just before treatment started. Well, hello everyone. T-minus a couple hours before my first chemotherapy. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour of the room that I'm in. So I'm at Lifehouse in Camperdown, if anyone knows that, right next to RPA. Get your own room, which is pretty good. It's a bit dark in here at the moment. I haven't got any lights on, but here we go. I'll chuck them all on. So yeah, as you can see, it's a nice little room. Got your own little bed. And how about this for a view? What a view! You got a little balcony, and it's city right out there. Pretty bloody good. And then you got a bathroom, but I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. But yeah, so just about to start. Just waiting on everything to come up to the room. They get the first treatment in my room, which is pretty good. But yeah, so looking forward to it. I'll give you an update when I'm all strapped in. Oh, well, hello. Yeah, as you can see, I'm all strapped in. Getting some pretty high dose drugs, fixing me right up. I've already had a couple of other things. It's something that's going to turn me pink, which should be fun. But yeah, here I am. First chemo session. Very exciting. Feeling good. Feeling pretty good. Not keen. I'm going to lose my hair. And that sucks because I have a weird shaped head. Anyone wants to have a look? We've got flatness on the back of there. Someone left baby laying down for too long. But yeah, here I am, giving it a go. And yeah, I'll update you later on. yeah, anyway, as you can see, I started treatment on that Wednesday, and I was feeling pretty good. The Wednesday, it was 2 days of treatment, so Wednesday, Thursday, and usually took about 6 to 8 hours. A lot of it was fluids, and then a couple of hours of the drugs. Anyway, so yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, discharged on Friday, and for the most part, while I was still at Lifehouse, I was feeling. Basically, we're still sort of recovering from that surgery on Monday, but I wasn't feeling too bad in terms of the chemo. Like, I wasn't too sick or anything like that. I was on a whole bunch of different sort of drugs anyway to hopefully make you not feel too bad. But I was having a bit of basically it was nerve pain through my legs. Apparently, the tumor could be pressing up against some nerves, which causing all of that. Anyway, the good thing is apparently this type of chemo and this type of tumor responds pretty well to chemo. So they were saying that hopefully within 2 to 3 weeks, some symptoms would go away as the tumor got smaller. But this nerve pain was interesting. The medication they gave me, when they gave it to me, they said, obviously, regular side effects, this and that. One of these side effects was hallucinations, which I think I had hallucinated at least twice. Once I was in, they have like an area for people to go do music and stuff like that in this hospital. And I was laying on the lounge there, and Claire came in, and while I wasn't asleep, but I was laying there, so it could have been a dream, I don't know, but pretty sure it wasn't. I'm laying there, and I'm pretty sure I hallucinated that Claire was shining a bat signal in the air, basically calling for me, that she needed me. Apparently she wasn't. She said no. Anyway, and then the second time, where I'm pretty sure I hallucinated, I was again still laying down at home, and I was hallucinating that I was a fork. A little weird. Basically, I was a fork, and I was just standing. Forks can't stand, but anyway, I was upright, and a sponge, a really big sponge, yellow sponge, was up against me. I'm the fork, this is the sponge, and it was cleaning me. That was really odd. That was different. Anyway, I had planned to, do a little bit more recording, obviously going through treatment, but it really knocked me about quite a bit. I basically just slept the entire time. Slept on the floor quite a lot. Well, hello there. As you can see, made myself pretty comfortable. This is post-treatment back at home. The most comfortable place that I've found to lay down is on the floor. Pretty good if you ask me. Everyone give it a shot. Go lay on your floor with a pillow and tuck yourself in. That's not too bad. But yeah, so post first treatment, it really knocks you about a bit. I was hoping to do a bit more recording, like actually on the treatment, but I've pretty much been asleep for 70 of the 78 hours. It's been quite tiring. Moving now, still pretty tired. But you got to do it. Anyway, I'll run through everything else. Maybe a little later. I'm going to have a nap. Goodbye. Yeah, so I spent quite a bit of time sleeping on the floor for the first probably 3, maybe 4 days, maybe even 5. I was basically useless that entire time. Basically just slept. Didn't feel very well. Didn't have much of an appetite. So I spent pretty much the entire time sleeping. I actually had dinner one day. I ate it leaning over a stool with my eyes closed because I couldn't sit up properly, so I was just laying over this stool and dinner on the floor, slowly feeding myself with my eyes closed, which was fun. But yeah, so it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I obviously knew, it wasn't going to be a walk in the park, but it really was. Really does take it out of you quite a bit. Obviously feeling sick, being as tired as I was, the amount of sleep that I did have, and just being just generally uncomfortable though a lot of the time. Like sleeping on the floor was really odd, but it just seemed to be the only place where I could get comfortable. Anyway, so I was there for in that sort of state for probably about maybe 4 to 5 days. Then I started to feel better, and then I had treatment again, but it was only 1 day, so it was 7 days later. It was Wednesday the following week. That treatment though was only an hour, which only 15 minutes of it was on the actual chemo, and then I did an hour of fluids again. In that time, on the Tuesday, I started to the SPC, so the draining my bladder. It started to hurt, which was a little bit odd because it hadn't hurt at all in the lead up to that. Anyway, I woke up Wednesday morning and it was very, very, very tender around the site, and red. Basically, so anyway, went to do treatment. They had a look. They basically said, yeah, it looks like it's getting infected. Got around to antibiotics. And anyway, that infection that day, it got worse essentially on that Wednesday, and it was pretty crazy actually. It got very, very, very infected. It was red in like a 15 centimeter radius around the incision site, pussy, and just generally like very uncomfortable, lots of pain. Anyway, so I was on antibiotics for pretty much for about 2 weeks to try and get it under control. Even now, it's still not 100%, and it's 2 weeks later. Anyway, so those 1 days in treatment weren't too bad. So just go in for the 15-20 minutes, hour, whatever. So I did that on Wednesday, the following Wednesday, and then again the following Wednesday. So my treatment is set up in cycles, and essentially the cycles are, so week 1 is a treatment over 2 days, and each day there's 4 or 5 different drugs that I'm administered, and then the week after, so week 2 is 1 drug, so that's why I'm only there for max an hour, and then the 3rd week the same thing, so the 1 drug there for max an hour. Anyway, and so my treatment is going to be 6 cycles. That first cycle that I've just done is repeated, so the second cycle is exactly the same. Thankfully, after the second cycle, each cycle beyond that is only the 2 days of treatment. So I have 2 weeks off essentially to recover, which hopefully is pretty good, because I was starting to feel pretty good now, even though I had treatment a few days ago and treatment the week before. But obviously, having 1 compared to a 4 and 8 really, 4 or 5, so 8 or 10 in 2 days is obviously a lot better than having it's obviously a lot worse than just having one. Anyway, so today's Sunday. Oh, sorry, today's actually Monday. Whoops. And I start my second cycle today. So leaving home shortly to go to Lifehouse. I have a meeting, an appointment with my oncologist first, and then treatment afterwards. And then again, Tuesday treatment, and then hopefully discharged Tuesday afternoon sometime. And then hopefully we'll see how we go. I am hoping that things are a little bit different. Hopefully I'm not as sick or as tired. Obviously the first 2-day treatment, I was also coming off the back of surgery as well, so obviously recovering from both. A bit different than just recovering from one. And I feel a lot better than I did going into this one. So I'm hoping that that does make quite a difference. I think, one of the things is, even though I do feel a lot better, I just feel chronically tired, spending a lot of time still sleeping. Having the SPC is a lot better than having those nephrostomy tubes in, but it's still pretty uncomfortable, and sometimes it does hurt, but all things considered, I think I'm doing all right. It is hard, absolutely, it's hard, but I've got great support around me, especially Claire. She's been awesome. Just the amount that the sacrifice that she's making to take care of me is something that I can really make up to her and show her how much I appreciate that. But also everyone in the house. Everyone's been awesome. Everyone's been so supportive, been really concerned. There's little signs up about washing your hands and all that sort of stuff. So it's been really nice, and people always checking in on me, asking, if I'm doing all right and seeing if I need anything. So that's been awesome. But also, all of you as well. Since posting that first video, the amount of support from absolutely everyone has been, quite frankly, overwhelming. It's tough enough. Well, it's tough. It's tough going through something like this, and that initial shock of finding that out, and basically just flipping your world upside down. So having the amount of people, old friends, new friends, people that I barely even know, the support has just been awesome. And that's, if anything, I think I've been more emotional about the support than I have been about actually getting cancer, which is funny, I think. Anyway, just, it's really lovely seeing how many people, do care about you and want to see you, do well. I guess that also goes into the GoFundMe. I wasn't aware that they were doing that. They surprised me with that, and that was really awesome. And seeing, every single thing, every single person that's donated, I really, really appreciate that. It really does mean a lot. It's absolutely going to make a difference, and just it's one less thing that I have to worry about. Just because I stop work and have to deal with this doesn't mean that the rest of life stops at the same time. So there are still things that need to be done, need to be paid. Some of the treatment isn't necessarily covered. So it was awesome. I really do appreciate it. Same thing. very, very, very emotional seeing the amount of support come through. So I really appreciate that. So shout out to all you guys, whether you donated or not, or just sent me a message of the support. It really does mean a lot. I think it definitely does help me keep positive. It's been a little bit difficult. I'm a pretty positive person most of the time anyway. Through most of it I've been pretty positive. But, you know, that's definitely a big boost, that's for sure. So again, just thank you to everyone. Really do appreciate it. Anyway, hopefully I can be a bit more consistent. I was planning on, being more consistent with these sorts of videos, but it's been, just really hit me for a 6. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully I can do, maybe a weekly update or something like that. But, we'll just see how we go. So again, just thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to everyone for words of support. Thank you to everyone that had donated. And yeah, hopefully I could just do this a little bit more often. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you later.